Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Liam's witch warning. Steffy and Hayes are being targeted by spies. According to the bold and the beautiful, Steffy Forrester and Hayes Finnegan were spy targets, and Liam Spencer sent a witch warning. Brooke Logan again begged Ridge Forrester to come home to her at Forrester Creations, but he stated that Taylor Hayes made him happy and went home to her instead. Since Eric Forrester had set up Brooke to be a part of the spectacular, Taylor pressed him for answers at the Forrester estate. Taylor began to question whether Eric still believed that Brooke and Ridge should be together. Soon after, Ridge cut Eric off from Taylor's queries. Ridge said that the show-stopping act was merely about work when Taylor asked him later whether he missed Brooke. Taylor and Ridge shared a kiss after Ridge told her he would continue to visit her at home that evening. In the B&B episode that aired on Monday, Brooke was putting on various outfits at work when someone entered and took a garment off the changing screen. Brooke was shocked when Nick Marone appeared instead of Ridge, who she had assumed was returned. Nick wanted to catch up with Brooke while he was in Los Angeles. Following Nick's discussion of his new boat and prosperous shipping business, some discussion turned to Nick and Brooke's kid, Jack Marone. Brooke talked about her video talks with Jack, a fashion designer in Paris. Nick acknowledged receiving information of Ridge's departure from Brooke once more and surmised that this was the cause of the takeover commotion. Nick warned Brooke that Ridge wouldn't change after she repeatedly complained about him hurting her. After reminiscing with Brooke and insisting that she deserved so much more, Nick gave her a passionate kiss that they both appeared to appreciate. Steffy and John Finnegan of the Cliff House were appreciative of Liam's assistance in establishing the school art program at the beach house. Since the school had reportedly sustained significant damage from the flames, Liam was glad to do it. Before taking Finn, Steffy, and Liam to the beach home, Hayes handed Liam a robot as a present. Hayes rushed over to greet his classmates, who were joined by Ms. Dillon and a few other kids. Since Luna Nozawa was like a little witch who appeared out of nowhere, Liam had an opportunity to express his concerns about her in greater detail. Concerned about what would happen after he left, Liam cautioned Finn against underestimating Luna. Hayes wanted to show Steffy a seal from the window after he returned from spending some time on the beach with the other children. Luna peered through a long lens at Hayes and Steffy outside. You could tell Luna was still planning something by the way she looked wicked. Stay tuned for additional updates on Luna's crazy plan, as spoilers for the bold and the beautiful indicate that she has more tricks up her sleeve. When Nick returns, he gives Brooke a stunning kiss, and Luna spies on Hayes. Ridge and Brooke are employed at Forrester. She assures him that everything he makes is flawless while he complains about a shipment of silk. She wants he will accompany her home since she enjoys seeing him work. In the morning, she also needs someone to bring her coffee. He reminds her that he is now with Taylor, and that she makes him happy, even if Brooke advises him to quit delaying the inevitable. Brooke puts some underwear on. Nick shocks her by sneaking in when she is fixing herself in the mirror. He tells her she looks lovely as she puts on some clothing. He thought he would stop by while he was in town. They discuss the success of his business. Naples is where he is having his new boat made. His company is currently headquartered there. Nick asks if she's happy as they talk about their son's progress. Ridge returned to Taylor, he heard. It does not excite her. He believes it had something to do with the takeover. Brooke complains but says she's okay. Nick is unsure of Ridge's condition. Because Ridge will never change, he advises her to change her course and pick up anchor. He tells her she deserves better while stroking her hair. He feels at home when he sees her. Reminding her that they were an excellent match, Nick begins to serenade her. They reminisce about their wedding and romance. She felt that he wanted his son to get back together with Brooke after the events at the fashion show. He expresses his admiration for her. She is aware that he continues to believe his son ought to be with the other lady. Before Eric can address this, Ridge arrives. Eric leaves to visit Donna. Ridge is informed by Taylor that she made his father uncomfortable over the fashion event. He claims his father only wants him to be content. There is nothing to be concerned about because he is. Does he miss being with Brooke? She wonders. She fears that what transpired at the fashion presentation sparked sentiments for Brooke, because it looked so planned. It was simply work, he claims. She was there when he got home. Steffy and Finn at the Cliff House express their gratitude to Liam for establishing the art school at the beach home after the school was destroyed by wildfires. Liam receives his toy robot from Hayes. Liam begins speaking in a robotic voice because he enjoys it. He is invited to school by the child. Hayes introduces his instructor, Miss Dillon, to Liam, Steffy, and Finn when they arrive at the beach house. Liam's assistance in setting things up is appreciated by the teacher. As Steffy continues to emphasize how crucial it is to keep the children safe, he enthusiastically shakes her hand. A figure in the long grass casts a shadow against the building. Hayes sketches an image of Liam and him surfing. The instructor gathers the students to go to the beach and observe the marine life. After telling Steffy and Finn how awesome their child is, Liam starts talking endlessly about how his goal in life is to keep them safe. They are attempting to get Liam to stop tripping over Luna. He is unable to do so and continues to babble about Luna being like a little witch who just shows up. When Hayes returns, he reports seeing a seal. Liam tells Finn not to undervalue Luna as he displays it to his mother through the window. Is Brooke Logan making Ridge envious by playing dirty and using Nick? Nick Marone is only a few days away, and Jack Wagner's return date is revealed by the comings and goings of the Bold and the Beautiful. Fans of B&B have been eagerly awaiting the fan favorite's big comeback, and Nick is reportedly rekindling his romance with Brooke Logan. However, does Brooke Logan feel the same way about Nick Marone? Or is she just using him? Here are some spoilers for what will happen next on Bold and the Beautiful. Continue reading to find out. Viewers of Bold and the Beautiful are aware of Brooke Logan's devastation following Ridge Forrester's breakup with his ex-wife Taylor Hayes. Ridge is unable to forgive Brooke for not being faithful to him during the takeover of Forrester Creations, even if he begs for forgiveness. Watching Ridge Forrester play home with her enemy Taylor is hurting Brooke on the inside. Moving on with someone else is the best method to win your man back. The problem is made worse by the fact that Nick Marone, Ridge's enemy and half-brother, is involved. The rivalry between Ridge Forrester and Nick Marone on the Bold and the Beautiful has been extensively documented over the years. Ridge's half-brother, the famous Massimo's son, has never been on good terms with Ridge. Ridge will always be offended when he sees Brooke with another man, but he might lose it if he sees her with Nick Marone. According to B&B teasers, Brooke will finally start getting over her breakup with Ridge and start getting back in touch with Nick. But when Ridge sees Brooke with his brother, he will be reminded of how much he loves her. Whether it's because she wants to be with Nick, or because being with him helps Ridge notice her, Brooke appears really happy that he's back in town on the Bold and the Beautiful. Brooke complained to Ridge in the main office that she didn't get to see him outside of work. Why won't he return to his rightful place at home? She needs someone to bring her coffee in the morning since the house is too empty without him. Is he unable to be that guy once more? I'm afraid that's not acceptable, Logan. Ridge reiterated that he is now with Taylor. She is the one who brings him joy. After he expressed how happy he was to have Taylor around, they had a heart-to-heart in the Forrester mansion. Mi casa y su casa, etc. Taylor criticized him for thinking Ridge belonged with Brooke, even though she liked being so welcome. Eric was forced to acknowledge that he was in a difficult situation. Naturally, he also mentioned how much he likes Taylor. When Ridge returned home later, Taylor informed him about her conversation with his father. Then she started talking about Ridge's feelings for Brooke. After the fashion display, is he still lusting for her? Ridge put an end to that. No, he isn't hoping to see his former partner again. Taylor is the only person he loves. Everything else is only for employment, sales, and appearances. There's nothing amusing going on here. No more. Brooke changed into some lingerie to admire herself as soon as Ridge left the office. The man she expected was not the one who caught her in the act. Rather, Nick Marone was yearning after her when she turned around. He said he wanted to stop over and say hi because he was only passing through Los Angeles. Brooke credited Nick with helping their kid succeed for himself, and they discussed Jack. The subject of Brooke's single status came up next. Nick was aware that Ridge had returned to his relationship with Taylor. Brooke acknowledged that the twist didn't excite her. Brooke informed Nick that he was correct when he suggested that the coup was the reason of the separation. Nick was shocked to learn that Brooke was still clinging to that man. He has harmed her too frequently and too severely. Brooke is worthy of better. A man who can lead his own ship is what she deserves. He then reminded her of their wonderful bond while serenading her. He then planted a kiss on her and Brooke, unable to resist, returned the kiss. Finn and Steffy both checked in with Liam, asking about more than just his health at the same time. Since the children's school was destroyed by the wildfires, they thanked him for helping to set up the Spencer Beach home as a day camp. Hayes was so delighted that he requested Liam to accompany him on his first day at his new school and gave him one of his robot toys.